Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we're back again with another video, and this one's going to be about my German K98 Mauser that I use for World War II reenacting. Alright, so to start with the rifle, it is a DOT 1944 K98. This is a Russian capture. It is still chambered in 8mm, hasn't been altered like some of the other captures. None of the parts are matching on this rifle, so it's a perfect, reenactor grade rifle. Perfect for shooting live ammo, that sort of thing. And here in a minute, we'll take a look at the markings on it and stuff. So here, we have the ammunition pouches for the rifle. These are original K98 pouches. And we have the bayonet and sheath. And we'll talk about these after we get done talking about the rifle. Alright, so here we can see the DOT 1944, the Waffen-Op, and the X for Russian capture. And on the side there is two more Waffen-Ops right there. And what I like about this rifle is look at the really rough machining on it. Like, look at the lines and everything, which is very typical of DOT produced K98s. And here on the bottom we got a BYF marked trigger assembly or trigger guard. And then we go to this side, we can see the sling. Move this. This is the sling. It's a reproduction, but I made it a little bit better, and I put a original K98 sling slide buckle on there, which is marked L and F. Okay, so to talk about some other things on the rifle is I put a reproduction cleaning rod on here. This one is from Lanzer Outfitters. Really nice quality, and they're like around 10 bucks. I added the later war barrel band here because when I got it, it was an early one. The stock was also an early stock when I first got it, but then I swapped it out with this one. This is a late war stock. It has the cut butt plate, and I'll show you the maker mark on the back. And so here is the maker mark on the back of the butt plate, GQM44. And now it's time to jump to some of the accessories. So during World War II, if you were issued a K98, you would have received 2 ammunition pouches and a bayonet. Now, each one of these little cells holds 10 rounds, so with a full load, you're going to have 60 rounds of 8mm. These are original K98 pouches. This one here is a 1943 example that was made in occupied France by this company. So we got this one, and this one here is, let's see what it's dated, 1936, I believe. So this one's an early pouch. I mean, these are mismatching, but original nonetheless. And on the inside, you would have rawhide dividers to put your 10 rounds of ammo in there on stripper clips. And as you can see in an earlier pouch, we got some unit markings on this. That was for an artillery unit. And then here is in the top left corner, it says B36, which I believe is for Berlin of 1936. It's like a depot acceptance stamp. And then what looks like a 4B and then maybe a 1. I'm not sure exactly what those mean. Alright, so that's the K98 pouches. Alright, so, and here is the bayonet set. So you got the bayonet, you got the sheath, and the frog. The frog is what's going to hold this on your belt. This is an original bayonet. It's got the reddish brown grips. On the reverse, there's a waffle up there. We go down the blade. We have the serial number. And on this side, we have the maker and the date. AB44. The sheath is an AB43. It's mismatched, of course. Same factory, different year. Still pretty cool. It's a good reenacting bayonet. Pretty nice. And to show you the frog, this is a reproduction frog. This was made in the Czech Republic, I believe. And it's got a nice RB number right there. And as you can see, it fits an original sheath perfectly. So now I'll show you the rifle with the bayonet on it. Alright, so this is the bayonet installed on here. So pretty much all you're going to do, very simple, but for those of you who don't know, you literally just slide it onto this lug. It's going to lock in here, and it's on there. And then take it off. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. You just pull it off. Hit the button, pull it off the lug right there, and you're good. So that's pretty much it about this rifle. Like I said, this is the one I use for reenacting. I've owned this one since 2014. So around 5 years. When I got this rifle, I think I paid $300 shipped for it. And nowadays, K98s seem to be going up in value. So if you're new to reenacting, need a rifle, you know, if you see one for under $500, grab it. Like some gun places, like gun shops, gun shows, they're asking up to $600 for K98s now. Some places even higher. So if you need a rifle, try to find a good deal. I've tried looking online on like some places like Arms List, Gun Broker. Not much is really coming up on there as far as like World War II German K98s. There's a lot of M48s on there, a lot of bubbled out Mausers that, you know, been sporterized, turned into deer hunting rifles, that sort of crap. But, you know, deals are out there. They're kind of few and far in between, depending on how fast you need the rifle. You know, you can wait anywhere from a couple months to find a good deal to maybe a year. I mean, who knows? I mean, the way the market is, from the way I've seen, very few K98s at shows, and then when they do show up, they're pretty expensive. So, like I said, if you see one at a good deal, buy it. Overall, I love this rifle. I shoot blanks to it for reenacting. I also live fire this rifle. Back in November, I went to the range and I put 150 rounds of 8mm through it. It ran beautifully. So that's it for this rifle, but we got a surprise. So here soon I'm going to be making another video about another little toy I got, and I'm going to show you guys here in just a second. So this thing is going to be coming up in a new video here soon. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I still have some accessories to go with it, but just to give you guys something to look forward to in the next video coming up soon, we have ourselves a Panzerschreck. Look at that. So, stay tuned for this. This is going to be a very, very fun video to do because we have the accessories and everything for it, and I know you guys like things like this. So, until next time, stay tuned for this. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, and we'll have fun with this thing. Alright guys, have a good one.